Are you sure your sister said it's cool us to stay in this cabin? For real?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot some Evil Dead reviews, have a few beers. She doesn't care. They haven't stayed here in forever.
Yeah, but what about toilets? Have they cleaned them?
You just wipe your butt with sawdust.
That's good.
I haven't been here in a long time.
Yeah, it seems like...
Ooh, watch out!
Oh my God! Dude,
oh,
Jesus!
Dude. Vigo doesn't like to be shot.
Okay. You got sexual with it.
I know.
I don't like this dude.
Yeah! What the fuck?
Insidious 3.
Yama, yama, yama.
No.
Sim, sim, salabim.
Your mind.
Ooh, dude.
It was written by Stephen King.
What is? It's a book? It's probably a good idea to read from it.
Yeah, that's so a good idea.
Let's find a light switch
well,
first.
Obviously you would make that idea.
I was just fucking with you, by the way. The light switch is over there.
I think I can translate some of this. Ipi, Enakioka, Ithi, Diakid, Limits and Points.
Yeah, that was...
I think I just translated something.
That was really good, Jay.
I'm drunk. That was good.
Dude, what the f***? Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, and we're here. Thankfully, you guys saw our new Halloween month intro, and that's thanks to WholesaleHalloweenCostumes.com. You guys, they have a bunch of badass stuff. They were nice enough to help us out with these videos, to shoot this stuff. Please check out their website. I'll put all the links to all their awesome shit below. They got really cool shit.
They are quite sensational.
Yeah,
quite sensational.
And that guy. So check them out if you want some cheap ass, badass Halloween costumes.
That's the third host that never made it.
Link below. Evil Dead. We're gonna do the Evil Dead movies finally.
So we ready?
We're ready. We're ready. Directed by Sam Raimi, starring the great Bruce Campbell, the first Evil Dead. The first thing I want to say about this movie is that it's the fucking scary one.
Yes! I mean, most people will say Evil Dead, they think of Bruce Campbell, they think of the action hero that he became with a chainsaw in his hand, fuck bitches,
make
whoop
money,
deadites' asses, make the money, whoop ass through time. But this movie, when it came out, it was shot in '78, it was released in '82 on a $300,000 budget, low ass budget movie, scary as fuck. I remember my uncle rented this for me when I was like fucking 13 years old, and I followed around after like for 2 weeks because I thought they were gonna come out. I was like, don't you read any books? No books. Don't even read fucking Reader's Digest. I don't want to hear it.
My favorite thing about this is how they made it. They were friends in high school. They used to make Super 8 films together. They decided Bruce Campbell would be the actor because he's the one that girls wanted to look at. Sam Raimi directed it, and they went out and they found this cabin in the middle of nowhere, and it was in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And they made this little movie, and it's the reason it's so fucking scary is because it's so low budget.
Yep.
It looks surreal. It looks like it's not supposed to be. Shit that should not be is the shit that happens in this movie. It's extremely over-the-top gory. It's still got some parody and comedy elements into it, but it's just so crazy and weird, and it feels wrong, and it feels like it shouldn't happen. This, to me, is what the real, if you really did find a found footage tape somewhere, it would look like this shit.
Thank you, Professor X, for getting inside my head and expressing exactly what I fucking feel. Done. Did you fart?
What?
I don't think so.
Sometimes. The most creepy thing to me in this entire movie, when you're talking about pure creep factor, crazy, over the top, I don't feel like I should be watching this shit right now, is when she sits down and she starts going that and she just starts laughing over and over again. I wanted to punch that fucking thing in the head. Stop making the face and stop smiling with your lipstick and your shit. And it's just, dude, it got deep inside of my fucking loins, and I wanted to make it stop. Got that perfect setting out in the middle of nowhere. They go into that basement, which is scary as shit, which wasn't actually on location. That was like in Michigan or some shit. But you've got all that crazy shit downstairs. You've got the Hills Have Eyes poster, which was a nice touch. And they find the book, the perfect creepy tape recorder, which was Bruce Campbell's dad's, I think, by the way. The whole low-budget way they shot this made it feel real.
Gave it the more ambiance that made it fucking terrifying.
Yeah. The gore in this fucking movie is just over the top and crazy. It just keeps coming and it keeps coming and it keeps coming. And it's a shock value, but it's fun in a way. Like, they use cream corn for some of the shit. Like the scene where you see the arm coming out and you see the shit coming out.
Yeah.
It's creamed corn.
It's creamed corn. The way it starts pumping out is scary because it's like that stutter effect. It's that weird, just out off the wall kind of effects on film, especially they don't use today because it's all like clean and it looks good. When you watch it now and you're like, that's the worst dream I've ever had after I drank 5 vodka shots. Those trees are horny.
That scene, I don't like that scene.
I know,
I never liked it,
but they were like, you know, those trees were like, those are the bad cousins from Lord of the Rings. They were like, let me impregnate you with my acorn.
Cousin Johnny.
They are done.
Sticking
They're
his
like,
branches and
let
stuff.
me put my fucking twig up in your vagini. But that scene, you know, when she gets raped.
I mean, it does lend something to like anything goes.
Because you know what?
Anything can happen, but I don't like it.
It's a shocking part of the movie.
I'm not offended by it. I don't get offended by shit that happens in movies. But even Sam Raimi said, like, I wish I kind of left that one out. The one scene, this movie holds one scene that I think is the hardest scene for me to watch in movie history. And that's the pencil in the fucking ankle. That shit is gnarly. She sticks it in and then digs it and goes around in a circle. And it's just like,
Yeah, dude, I actually just watched with my girlfriend. By the way, I have one now. What about it? Her name's Amanda.
Putting it in.
Her name's Amanda.
The hole.
Amanda. And she was like, it's not a goddamn pencil sharpener. It was like, because you can see the fucking skin moving, and you're like,
I don't want
he will never walk again.
God, no.
Or is it a girl?
I don't care.
It's just a foot.
Good gnarly.
It's a
It's
girl.
just so gross. That's the hardest thing for me to watch. That's like the Achilles strike in Hostel. It's hard to watch.
I hate
Don't
watching
put that pencil in my ankle.
Overall, what Bruce Campbell is in this movie is he kind of falls in with the rest of the crowd.
He's a scream queen, baby.
Yeah, he's a scream queen, but he's a college kid with his girlfriend. He doesn't know what's going on. They're all just trying to survive till dawn, and that's it.
Dead before dawn. This is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Some people might disagree with that. For me, this is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. It's one of those movies when I watched it, I sat back and went, "Oh, this is fucked up. This is fucked up."
It was.
Even though it's campy and it's got all this other shit to it, it still had these surreal elements of this is way too raw and weird, and I feel like I shouldn't be watching it. It scared me, which movies rarely done in my life. It genuinely scared me into the deep core of my cockles, Jay.
Your cockles?
Yeah, and I want to say that it actually did that, and I have a heart and deep love and respect for this movie based on how they made it. I mean, they were friends in high school. They went out in the freezing fucking cold. They had to raise their own money to make it. The crazy stories. I won't even go into it. Just read the IMDb trivia for Evil Dead, and you gotta love these guys for what they did.
I'm just gonna do the rating with you.
Do it.
I'm gonna give this an 8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna use 2 words, Jay. I'm gonna use scary and balls.
I thought you were gonna use
You have no morals.
I thought you were gonna use toilet paper because I needed it.
What's your favorite scene from the original Evil Dead? Stay tuned, guys. A whole fuckload more coming from Halloween Horror Month. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out HalloweenWholesaleCostumes.com. If I didn't get that exactly right, it's in the description below. You can click it. We're on Twitter at WeWatchMovie and on Facebook.
Are the click to Verlata Nick to
Exactly. Click that subscribe button and get some warmth in you.
every day.
And make sure you do so because we got a lot more of this shit. A lot more of this shit.
We'll fucking unleash demons on you if you
A lot more
don't.
where this shit came from.
Where is that?
We watched